Hello everyone and welcome on this new weekly market analysis video from Xtreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. I'm really so proud to say that Xtreme Trader has officially made a very good comeback and we have made more than 510 pips of profits delivered to our clients in the premium group of Telegram. Last week of course was not so good, but however this week actually was much better, and thankfully we were able to finish this week with at least 510 pips of profit. I'm showing here to you all the results of course from the premium group. So once you join the group, these are the signals and the results that you will see right in front of you. Also check what happened on Thursday. Thursday was actually an amazing day for us. We have made alone more than 350 pips of profit that day. Check this out. These are all of the signals. Most of them have actually reached the take profit number 3 as well. Euro JPY, Euro AUD and Pound USD have made altogether more than 300 pips of profit. It was an amazing day. If you want to see the quality of Xtreme Trader signals, this is the signals that you are looking for. These are the results that you really want, my friends. This is what we're talking about. This is the quality of Xtreme Trader. Then on Friday, of course, sadly the banks were on holiday and the market was running in a very low volatility and untradeable, sadly, but still we have sent the signal to sell the Euro JPY and this signal has made 20 pips of profit. Of course, not to mention that we're having also a good offer to join the premium group, and we can actually enjoy this offer by having a 20% discount on all of our packages. So make sure that you are actually enjoying this offer and joining the group with the lowest prices possible. Keep in mind that this offer is valid only till Monday night. So, and of course, if you wish to join Xtreme Trader Forex Signals group, please contact our support. You can find their contact details in the description below this video. Contact them today and hopefully we will see you there. Alright, so before we start analyzing the market, it's very important to pay attention to what's happening in the market and what are the fundamentals that can actually affect the direction of the market. Now, first of all, Monday is going to be another off day due to the observation of the Happy Easter, and of course, Friday also was an off day in the observation of the Good Friday. As you can see, April 15 was the Good Friday, and then of course on Monday we will have the banks on holiday. However, the rest of the days next week is gonna be great for traders. They are so appealing for trading, and I believe it's gonna be a good week for everyone. Not to mention of course that even Friday, I think, no, not this one. I mean, the next Monday is gonna be another off day, but only for 3 banks, I think. Only New Zealand and Australia and Italy. But however, the rest of the weeks, the rest of the days, actually very good and it's tradable. So I think it's gonna be a good week because we don't have much of high impact news that can actually affect the direction of the market. So anyway, without further ado, let's now begin analyzing the market, and of course we will start as usual with the Euro USD. So as you can see, I have sent the signal last Monday to start shorting the Euro USD exactly from that level at 1.10721. We can see sadly that the market has been ranging inside this level for about 117 pips, but however the direction itself was accurate. Of course the entry wasn't, but the direction in general was correct, and the Euro USD has went down, breaking out from that long-term support at 1.08065. Of course, I have to delete first the old signal, and let's see what we can do next with the Euro USD. So let's start by looking at the bigger time frames before we start analyzing the smaller ones. Let me show you. Let's now move to the monthly chart. Yeah, good that, right? Let me show you something. If I move to the monthly chart, my friends, we are having here a strong support resistance level. A strong key support trend line level. Now, as you can see, pay attention that on the monthly chart, the market has already started to break out from that level. So this candle is still midway, I mean halfway through, but however, we can see that the candle is already full bar, and it seems like it's gonna continue the bearish movement and gonna continue breaking out from that support trend line. Let's now move to the weekly chart. This is the important part. Now, on the weekly chart, we can see that the market has already started to break out from that support trend line level. However, pay attention. This price action here, let me just show it to you. This price action right here, my friends, when you see a breakout candle that looks like that exactly, with a very small wick at the top and a longer tail at bottom, usually this one indicates a continuation in the movement or in the momentum. So as you can see, we had the same candle right here as well. After the appearance of that pin bar, we can see that the market has already created here a full bar candle, or a full red bar candle, which was a breakout candle from that support level right here exactly. And again, this price action indicates a continuation in the breakout or in the momentum. And we can see another candle has appeared right here. All of that together confirming in my mind that the Euro-USD is going to continue the fall. So therefore, we have right now to start preparing for shorting the pair. So now after confirming the direction on the bigger time frames, let's now move to the smaller ones. Let's move to the 4-hour time frame. Now, in our mind, it has been confirmed that the Euro-USD is going to continue the fall. And if we check here the resistance trend line, as we can see like that, which make a perfect harmony, we can see exactly that the markets right now seems like it's respecting that support level right here at 1.08043. And seems like the market is going to make a bullish reversal upon the pressure from that support. Hence, we have to find right now the strongest key support level and resistance, key resistance level as well. So by looking at the, let's now move to the 1-hour time frame. Alright, so now on the 1-hour time frame, we can see clearly that here is what we are looking for. Exactly. First of all, we have right here a strong key support level, and we have also a key resistance level, and then we had the very strong bearish breakout candle. Right now, the market seems like it's actually going to continue the move toward that previous resistance right here at 1.08478. Now we are having here this channel, and seems like the market has already been trapped inside this channel. Now the market has reached what we can call the bottleneck of that channel, and most likely on Monday morning, no, I think even on Tuesday, since the Monday is going to be an off day as well, I think by Tuesday we can expect from the market to make a strong bullish movement like that, and make what we can call the price explosion, and eventually it's gonna reach this level of a resistance level, and also is gonna reach this key resistance trend line as well, and after that is gonna continue the fall. So in other words, we have to wait for the Euro-USD to rise to another, I would say, about 38 pips before we can start shorting it. And if we start shorting right here, the target, my friends, is going to be right here, the lowest level of the support at 1.07581. Let me now write the signal for you. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the Euro-USD. The safe zone is going to be ranging for about 46 pips, I would say. Meanwhile, the target is going to be about 90 pips, hopefully going to be in a good profit. That's everything for the Euro-USD. Let's now move to the next pair. Let's now take a look at the Pound-USD. Alright, so right now for the Pound-USD, as you can see, the market has been ranging for so long. But however, again, I'm on the 1-hour time frame. Let's now move to the 4-hour time frame. However, now, most of you might think that the Pound-USD is good to be bought, since we're having right here a strong key support level, right? Now, let's review that again. Let's now move to the bigger time frame. Let's move to the monthly chart. Alright, so now on the monthly chart, what we can see here, my friends, is very clear in my opinion. Right here, we're having a strong key support level, as you can see. It was also a strong key support level right here and right here as well. And not to mention, of course, that right here exactly, we had the support number 1. For 3 months, the Pound-USD has actually made an attempt of a single attempt to break out from that level of 1.28577. That is what we can call a support number 1. Now, pay attention to the price action that we're having right here. This price action I have just told you about, this breakout candle, which has made actually the strong bearish breakout candle, the breakout from that support level at 1.33580. However, this candle, my friends, usually indicates a continuation in the momentum as well. Therefore, we can expect right now from the Pound-USD to continue the fall, and I believe most likely this candle, the very same candle, eventually gonna close as a full bar like that. Keep in mind, I'm on the monthly chart, which means this candle has still a long way to go. However, this candle still has no strong level right here to reverse that. We don't see any strong support level right here. We don't even see a strong resistance level at this level. So most likely, right now, the Pound-USD is gonna continue the fall. Not to mention, of course, that we had also right here a support trend line, which has been broken out from, and as we can see, the market right now is in the breakout phase. So most likely what is going to happen next is that the pound USD is going to continue the fall, reverses exactly at that level of a support to create support number 2, and after that the pound USD is going to continue the rise again to make the pullback, and it's going to reverse exactly right here. There goes your analysis for the next months. However, what matters for me is this week. So we are talking about bearish movement. So we are talking about selling the pound USD. So after confirming the direction now on the monthly chart, let's now move to the 4-hour time frame. Alright, so on the monthly time frame, right now we are looking for shorting the pair. Now let's look at the false breakouts and the real levels of resistance. So all I'm going to do is simply mark right here the real level of the resistance, and of course, as we can see, it was right here. So this was the real level of the resistance, and as we can see also, the same level has also became a support in the past. Now after the bearish movement or the bearish breakout, the market has created right here the real level of the resistance. Then we had right here a false breakout. So now what's next movement on the pound USD is this. We're having here a strong key support level, and we can expect from the market to make a pullback upon the pressure from that support level. And again, the pullback is going to actually give us the results of a new real resistance level. And right from there, we can start shorting the pair. That's going to be actually a very good level for shorting the pound USD. We just have to wait for the market to rise to another 37 pips before we can start shorting it. And of course, once we do that, the target, my friends, has to be right here, the lowest level of the support at 1.29790. Let me now write the signal for you. And there goes the signal, my friends, for the pound USD. The safe zone will be ranging for approximately 46 pips as well. Meanwhile, the target is gonna be 107 pips. Hopefully gonna be a very good profit. That's everything for the pound USD. Let's now move to the next pair. Let's now take a look at the AUD USD. Alright, so actually for the AUD USD, we don't really need to look at the bigger time frame, since actually even on the weekly chart, look at that. The weekly chart is obviously telling us to short the pair. It's shouting at us, short, short, short. You have to sell. There is no way on earth that this can be good for buying the pair. Now, of course, it's going to be very embarrassing to me if the pair went up at this point after saying all of that. But, I mean, from the evidence right in front of me, from what I can see here, it's telling me that the AUD USD is good to be short. Anyway, I'm going to go with the logic and the common sense and would say AUD USD is good to be short. However, where exactly we can start shorting this pair? It's very simple and basic analysis. Let me just show you. Right here, we are having a resistance trend line just like that. Perfect. Number 2, right here, we are having here a strong key resistance level, as we can see. Boom, there goes your signal. Right now we have to wait for the AUD USD to rise to another 30 pips, I would say, before we can start shorting the pair. However, if you want to start shorting it right away, you can do that if you want to. Why? Because right here we are having also a support trend line which has recently been broken out from, which means that most likely the AUD USD has actually a good chance to continue the fall instantly. Look at that. This was the support trend line, and as you can see, the market has just made the bearish breakout from it. So if you wish to start shorting the pair right away on opening of the market on Monday, you can do that. But however, I always prefer to wait for the perfect entry, so we will have actually more profits as much as we can. So therefore, if we start shorting the AUD USD right here, the target of course has to be the nearest strong key support level to our entry. Now of course, this was the strong key resistance level, and this was the nearest strong key support level to our entry. So let me now write the signal for you. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the AUD USD. The safe zone will be ranging only for about 48 pips, I would say, till the peak of the resistance at 0.74669. Meanwhile, the target is going to be right here, the previous strong key support level, after 125 pips of profit, I would say. That's everything for the AUD USD. Let's now move to the next pair. Let's now move to the USD Cad. Alright, so now regarding USD Cad, it's very obvious in my opinion that the pair is gonna continue the rise. We're having right here a strong key support level, as you can see, and seems like the market is actually respecting that level. And more interestingly, I don't know if this is the right word. The very same support trend line, if I drag it all the way like that, we can see here a perfection. We can see that the market is actually respecting that level as the previous support trend line. Not only that, but it's also respecting it. Look at that. Check this out. It's respecting it as a resistance trend line. And after the bullish breakout here, it became a strong support trend line and again resistance trend line. This is actually perfect harmony. This is exactly what I'm talking about in the video called The Magic of Trend Lines. It's of course on my channel. You can watch it for free, my friends. This is exactly what all my strategy is all about. Anyway, now pay attention that we're having right here a very strong support trend line. But however, pay attention also that we're having here a resistance trend line. And most likely, the USD Cad is actually going to continue the fall till it reaches that previous resistance trend line and going to create a new support trend line. However, we have to look also for the strong support levels on the left. So as we can see, right here, we're having a very strong key support level exactly just like that. Now, does this pattern remind you about something? Think again. Think again. It's actually a false breakout. We're having here a real level of a support, as we can see right here, my friends, and this was of course a false breakout. Not only once but twice we can see again the market has created right here another false breakout pattern. So therefore, it's most likely actually we're having here a resistance level, as we can see, and most likely the USD Cad is gonna make a pullback upon the pressure from that resistance at 1.26102, and therefore we can actually start buying the USD Cad exactly right from that level of a previous support level right here. That's gonna be a perfect level to start buying the pair, since we are actually having here also a strong resistance trend line. And if that happens, we can actually keep the trade running till it hit the peak of the resistance exactly right here at 1.26594. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging just till the lowest level of the support right here, because this was the real level of the support, as I have mentioned earlier, which means, oh my goodness, we can increase it more. We can increase it more. I forgot I'm analyzing on the 1 hour time frame. I thought this is the 4 hour time frame. Alright, so the safe zone will be ranging for about 47 pips. Meanwhile, the target, my friends, is going to be right here, the peak of the resistance at 1.26745, which means we are aiming approximately 86 pips of profit. Let me now write the signal for you. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the USD Cad. Hopefully it's going to be a good signal, and hopefully we will make all good profits out of it. That's everything for the USD Cad. Let's now move to the next pair. Let's now move to the USDJPY. Which actually I want to say something here, this is very important. Let's move to the monthly chart. USDJPY has actually made a historical breakout from that long-term resistance exactly at 125.600. My friends, that was actually a long-term resistance since 2002. Holy, I was in high school that days. My God, I'm so old. Anyway, we can see also that the market has created right here a real level of the resistance, and then again has made a false breakout back in 2001, and again 2002 has created this strong key resistance level, and since ever the market has been respecting that level. The last time that the market has reached that level of resistance was back in 2014 October. Then recently we all have expected from the market to make a pullback before it makes any bullish breakout from that level, but of course the USDJPY was stronger than all of that and has made instant breakout from that level. Now I would say that the only level where we can actually expect from the USDJPY to reverse at is gonna be right here. Why right here? Let me show you. If I just look, zoom in like that and go to the left, back in 2002, April 1st, 2002, we can see, my friends, that we had right here the nearest tail to that bearish breakout candle. So the Forex actually works like that. Once we had a bullish breakout or a bearish breakout from a strong support level, most likely the reversal is going to occur exactly at the same level of the nearest tail to the bearish breakout candle, which means we can expect from the market to make a reversal after it rises to another 114 pips. Let's now go back to the 1 hour time frame. Alright, so now we have confirmed that the USDJPY is actually gonna continue the rise. Now the question is, where exactly we can start buying the pair? It's simple as that. We just have to draw here a support trend line just like that, and pay attention also to the previous levels of a strong key resistance and support levels. Exactly right here. Let me just be more accurate. Just want to be accurate as much as possible. Exactly like that, yes, my friends. So as you can see, that was the nearest support to the entry, and that was the previous resistance, which had a bullish break out of it. However, we can see here the USDJPY, it seems like it's gonna right now the bearish reversal, and the pullback has already started, as we can see. So most likely the USDJPY is gonna make another pullback, and it's gonna fall all the way to 125.945. Most likely that's exactly where we can start buying the pair after it falls to another I would say 45 pips. If that happens, we can again keep the trade running. Let me just go to the daily chart and keep the trade running till it hit the peak of the resistance, or sorry, the previous support at 127.436. That is exactly what I have told you earlier, that the market most likely is going to reverse at. That's going to be the level where we can start keep the trade running to. However, the safe zone should be ranging. Let me just go back to the 1 hour time frame. The safe zone should be ranging only till it reaches the next strong key support level, exactly right here at 125.355, which means the safe zone is ranging for about 60 pips. Meanwhile, the target, my friends, is gonna be 152 pips. Let me now write the signal for you. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the USDJPY. We will buy the pair at 125.945. Meanwhile, the take profit level at 127.436. That's everything for this pair. Let's now move to the next one. Let's now move to the USDCHF. Alright, so regarding USDCHF, it's gonna be now a different analysis. Now, all what we can see right here is that the market is actually gonna continue the rise. I doubt that the USDCHF is gonna make a pullback at this. To start a bearish movement at this level. We can expect a pullback, however, from the pressure of that resistance at 0.94330. But however, we are going to start buying the USDCHF after it falls to a certain level. Let me just show you something here. Here, my friends, we're having a structure, and we can tell clearly that the USDCHF right now has made a very strong bullish breakout from that structure. Now pay attention that we can start again buying the USDCHF once it falls again to hit the peak of the resistance right here at, let me just be accurate, exactly at 0.93822. That's going to be the exact level where we can start buying the USDCHF. And again, if we check now the weekly chart, the weekly chart is showing us, my friends, that the market is making a very strong bullish movement. Hence, we can expect from the market to continue the rise all the way till it reaches actually the resistance level right here at 0.96445, which means we can expect from the USDCHF to rise to another 100, I would say actually more than that, to 212 pips. Of course, I'm not gonna give you this much of target. However, we will give you another target. Let me just see right here. So again, this strong bullish movement seems like it's gonna make actually a breakout from that long-term resistance at 0.94227. Therefore, let me just see the target. Always make sure that you are looking for the targets before you start trading. Before you enter any trade, you have to confirm the target first, and just to be sure how much you can make from this trade. So actually, I'm just looking here at the left. I think that's going to be a fair one. Exactly, yes, right here. The peak of the resistance right here at 0.95466 is actually going to be a good target. Not to mention, of course, let me just yes, this is better. Not to mention, of course, that we are going to start buying the pair exactly right from that level of a previous resistance, which means we are looking for 147 pips profit from this signal. Yes, check this out. I swear I didn't see this before. When I was analyzing, I didn't see this before. This was a very strong key support level. And right now we can expect easily from the market to actually make to respect that level of a previous support and reverse exactly at that previous support, and of course that previous resistance as well. Yes, now the entry is actually now I feel more comfortable about this analysis. Anyway, let me now please write the signal for you. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the Usdchf. I had to move to the weekly chart just to be able to show you this signal, since it's actually not visible on the daily or 1 4-hour chart. As we can see, the target is going to be, the safe zone will be ranging for about 53 pips. Meanwhile, the take profit level is going to be 140 pips. That's everything for the Usdchf. Let's now move to the next pair. Let's now take a look at the gold. Alright, now regarding the gold, most likely, my friends, the gold is going to continue the rise this week. Let me just show you something. Actually, we are having here a very strong key support level and long-term support as well. It was there since actually 4th of March. Yeah, 7th of March. So, however, we can see clearly that this was a strong key support level which has recently been respected and became also a strong key resistance level. Now, pay attention that right after the second attempt of the resistance, the market has instantly made the bullish breakout from that level. And now we can see clearly that the same level has also become a new support. Now, pay attention. We are having here, let me just fix this line to make it accurate as much as possible. So the correct way to draw the line is exactly like that, to put it actually on the peak of the resistance right here. Now pay attention to what happened next right here at that support. Right now we are having here a real level of a support, and here again, my friends, we had what we can call a false breakout. Right? This was actually a breakout candle which has made us which actually made us thinking that the gold is going to continue the fall, and has finally made the bearish breakout from that level of a support. But the candle after has proved that this was actually a false breakout. Now we can expect from the gold to fall all the way to the same level of the real support level, and afterwards is going to continue the rise. Definitely, in my opinion, the gold is going to continue the rise. I don't see the gold actually breaking out from that long-term zone right here. That was a very strong key support level, and it was also a strong resistance zone, and right now is a support zone as well. So that's why I think that most likely the gold is actually going to continue the rise. Of course, not to mention that we're having here a resistance trend line, and boom, as you can see, the market has made the breakout from that level of a resistance. As we can see right here, this was the breakout from the resistance trend line, and right here we had finally the retest of that broken resistance trend line, and the market has created a new key support trend line. That being said, most likely the gold is going to continue the rise, and eventually the target right here, my friends, is the real level of the resistance at 2002. Yes, I think this week we will witness finally, once the gold reaches again the price of 2000. So pay attention that we had right here a real level of a resistance, false breakout, and again the real level of the resistance. That pushes me actually to think that most likely the gold is gonna be reaching that level eventually. So right now, let me please write the signal for you. And there goes the signal, my friends, for the gold. I really believe it's going to be a very good signal, and hopefully everyone is going to make a good profits out of it. Now I have to remind everyone that Monday is going to be an off day for everyone, so please be careful to not open a trades that day. Most likely the spread is going to be crazy with most of the brokers, and also please always wait for the price action to enter any of these signals. This is like a disclaimer. Just be sure to never set any pending orders, and don't enter these signals blindly. I'm always teaching here everyone to rely on the price action and just wait for the perfect entry. And if you do, if you must enter with the pending order, make sure that you are actually prepared for any potential losses. They are part of this game. They might happen and might occur. So please don't enter with full basket on any of these signals. Not because of this signal become from extreme trader means it's a definite win. It's 100% gonna be a profitable one. No. It doesn't work this way, my friends. We have to always prepare for the losses. They are actually part of this, and we have to prepare for them. Anyway, I believe it's going to be a very good week, and hopefully everyone is going to make a very good profits with us. So until then, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.